All right, hi everyone. Here for the first workout, just want to demonstrate this one real quick just to kind of clarify if there's any issues. I know on the website, tried to write the best description as we could, but there's a lot of moving parts in this. So I want to make sure that everyone can see it firsthand before we get into the gym on Tuesday, just to help maybe clear any issues up. So how it's going to work is it's you and your partner, so they're on your team before, there's going to be a man and a woman to start off the event. You can choose that however you want. How it's going to work, you and your partner are going to start off behind there's going to be a line drawn across here. For today's purposes, we just got a cone set up. You got to stand behind the line, the whole team stands behind the line. You're not allowed to step across that line or start moving through the course until 3, 2, 1, go starts. At that time frame, use your imagination. I'll be going through it by myself, but imagine that my partner will be with me on that. And we're going to, I know it says 5 stick jumps. I'll change that on the website tonight. We're going to change that to 4. I actually expect to change a little bit of the sequence through. So how it's going to work is 3, 2, 1, go starts. There's 4 sticks set up. You're going to go through kind of a little agility course here. You and your partner must jump over each stick 3 times, okay, before you proceed to the next. So on that jump, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you proceed up. On the stick jumps, you and your partner can do it however you want, okay? You can both simultaneously jump. You can allow one person to get all the way through the course before the next go. On that stick jump, you can jump off with 2 feet, land on 2 feet. You can jump off with 2 feet, land on 1 foot. You can step over it and back over it. That's your call. You can jump off of 1 foot, land on 1 foot. It's your call. Just get yourself over the hurdle. Now, in the time that if you do happen to knock the stick off, you must place the stick back up on the pillars and proceed back with the 3 jumps before you move on to the next one. So if you hit the stick on your last jump, you must set it back over, proceed over and over again, and then you can move on to the next jump from there. Okay, but obviously there is a sense of accuracy with this WOD. So if you happen to knock off the stick and it knocks the entire thing down, you must set the entire obstacle up, proceed back through to where you were at, and then finish it off and move on from there. So obviously you guys go through this however you want, but proceed at your own risk at that point. From there, once you guys finish up through the stick jump, you're going to run down. There'll be your deadlift bar down here. There's going to be your deadlift bar down here to start. We're going to have a partner come in for this one. The weight to start off is going to be 225 for the open athletes, and then 185 for the masters athletes. So on that partner deadlift, you and your partner must remain inside the bumpers on this, okay? You can grip the bar however you want. It could be overhand, underhand, it could be mixed, you can cross hands, whatever that may be for you, it's at your preference as far as that goes. Now on the deadlift, you and your partner, the bar must start on the ground, okay? When you guys stand up, same rules as regular deadlift. Hips, shoulders, knees have to be fully extended. Shoulders have to finish behind the bar, okay? So if I'm taller than my other athlete, my knees are bent, this would not count as a rep. Same thing if I'm bent over and my shoulders are not behind the bar, that rep does not count as well. I need to be fully extended, shoulders show control. You may drop the bar from the top once your judge says that's a good rep. If you drop the bar prior to your judge saying that's a good rep, that will count as a no rep. Yeah, so that will be your first set of deadlifts. You're going to do 20 deadlifts once you get down from that point. Once you and your partner finish off with 20 deadlifts, you're going to set the bar down, you can drop it. You're going to sprint down. Both partners must come down to this end. You're going to come down. There's going to be a stack. There's going to be a stack. There's going to be 2 45-pound plates stacked on top of each other down here. What you're going to do is you can do one person, Both partners together, you guys decide on that. Just get the work done. Hands on the plate, you're gonna drive the plates the length of the course. That's 40 feet. There's gonna be another line takedown here. You must pass the entire plate past that line. If it is not, and you get here and turn back around, your judge will tell you that's not a good rep. You must finish that. If you proceed down, if you start pushing and your judge says, no, you did not finish, you must proceed back, cross the line, and then you can go. It's gonna be 3 trips. So that was 1 trip. I go back down and come back for a total of 120 feet. At that time frame, my partner and I will take the weights from the stack, load it up on the bar. Clips must go back on the bar. So that will bring the total weight up to 315 pounds for the team. At that time frame, my partner and I perform 20 more deadlifts. Once we're done with our 20 deadlifts, take the weight back off. Clips must go back on the bar before we start our push. Proceed back down the course. Once we get down, 1, 2, 3, so we're gonna end back down here, 120 feet. You and your partner must both sprint. Touch your bar, come back through. Tag your 2 teammates that are waiting for you, and then they proceed the same through the same exact sequence. Once they clear the line, going through that last set of stick jumps, time stops. So there's a 10-minute time cap on this one, gang. Yeah, go get it. Oh, on your plate pushes, make sure, just as a little hint here, to make it easier on each team, make sure you're putting your weight on the plates as well. Don't get underneath of it and push here, because eventually the plates will slide off of each other. So make sure you have at least some of your body weight pushing down on the plates so you can get them moving. Anything else on that? All right, so that's WOD number 1. If you have any questions, by all means, feel free to ask. But yeah, that will be our first event, hopefully starting at 8:30 on Tuesday. So I'll look forward to it, gang. Can't wait.